Here's Johnny, ooh la la, and hello and welcome to another running commentary of World of Warships, where I'm going to play the Degrasse using Andre Roux and with the inspirations Monticelli and Kutuzov, Jelly being the quicker reload, cut us off being the range of your guns. So I use a fire, the igniter, the not the sponge, the rudder and speed. Sorry, the speed and the sponge, the rudder, and by the book. Kind of a more of a defensive than offensive setup for my cruiser, my French cruiser. So yeah, this is Trap, and it's a mixed game of tier 4s and 5s. I'm starting with a Nuremberg and a Porter. So it's off to sea to see what we can see. Once it starts. There we go. Yeah, so I'm located, which is a twist and track perk. I think it's a perk. Some other people don't use it. I'll be doing a video shortly on the twist and track perk. So yeah, you can decide for yourself whether it's worth it or not. But yeah, concentrate on the game a little now. And there is a. So yeah, I'm located. There's a destroyer. It's not going to be a cruiser. There's no Russian cruisers. So it's going to be the German destroyer who's going to be popping into sea. I just keep my eye on when he goes in there, when that sea starts getting captured, or when I'm spotted. So I'm kind of a bit cautious because I will be spotted. So I'm prepared to do a bit of dancing. Yeah, I like to get my torpedoes in the nearer that island in the middle, because they'll just pop round and see and keep other ships spotted as a destroyer. So we've got Ismail to shoot out. He hasn't got a shot on me at the moment. He's probably tearing around that corner so he can try and blap me. There's nothing more satisfying than one shot in a cruiser, but no, it's not going to happen, Mr. Ismail. Sorry, I am sailing away and sailing away. Yeah, not being chicken or anything, but you've got to have some sort. So, you don't want to just dance and die, basically. So yeah, I'm just going to run away for a little bit, keep shooting him, see if I can get him on fire, and then twist back in and give some support to my teammates that are in that way now, like the destroyer who's trying to sniff out that other destroyer. See, he's putting torps in there. There's my torps. No hit, I'm afraid. But he's in that area. There's a smoke screen. There's another smoke screen. Oh look, hello, Mr. Nuremberg. You've come back. That's very kind of you. Well, yeah, there's torps. So let's help. I'm a cruiser. Let's charge in there. Let's blap. Let's get that destroyer and blap him. There's a tier 4 cruiser over there that I'm not too concerned about. He's obviously engaging in that Nuremberg with. You see, there's a lot of shells going over his way. I'm not spotted there, so I could stay there for a little while and wear down that Ismail and that Kosenberg, but he's going away. So yeah, so let's go and root out this destroyer as your cruiser. I've got sonar, which will help me spot the ship if he's behind that island, which I'm sure he is. Although I am spotted, so I know he's not. He must be out. He must be out in the corner, and there he is. He's going behind that island. You could use your torpedo gauge if you got it to see if he's coming out or just backing up, you know, because it will slow down. See, I mean, he's coming out. And blap. No, I didn't blap him. Someone hoiked. Someone's hoiked it. Yeah, someone's hoiked it. Okay, so yeah, Mr. Ismail, Mr. Kosingberg. You're still alive, Mr. Nuremberg. Okay, that Kosingberg's forward side to me, so switch to AP. And here comes flap flap. Right at the middle of the ship. There's the citadel. Now I notice there's a few splashes from behind at the side, so let's just let's go and get that Ismail now that I've just blapped that Kosingberg, and of course the Nuremberg's just been blapped, so there's a lot of blapping going on. Blap blap blap. Good idea to count down from when he shoots at you. So when to bow tank, which is kind of drive straight at him. I've got to do a little bit of dancing because there is a cruiser shooting at me, and I'm concentrating on the Ismail. I'm not going to try and, you know, I'm not going to look around and, you know, I'm not going to look around and see who's else shooting at me, because he's kind of really a danger to me, and I'm committed, and I want to get my torps off on him. And at the moment, he's behind that ship, so he's got torp cover. You know, he should have stayed there, really, knowing that the cruiser's just charging at you. And it's charge, and you know, I would say, well, I'm going to get torped now, so let's just stay behind the ship. But no, I think he panics. You know, about a ship that panics, no way. To a cruiser, but is it a grass? Yep, I just got blapped. I'm still alive, and he doesn't get me with his secondaries, thank goodness, because that was a bit close. Oh, there's an Ebola shooting at me. Hey, you've had some free shots at me, mister. So I'm not going to shoot. Or do I shoot? Let's just see. Do I shoot? No, I don't shoot, because I'm nearly dead, and soon I'll go undetected and he won't see me, and I won't have to do any more dancing. So I'll keep looking at if he's shooting. There's a shot, so I think, okay, let's start moving. Thank goodness. I'm just going to fast forward it because it's just a long old sail round to back into sea. Okay, so there you are, Mr. Boa. I've not forgotten about you. Okay, so I'm spotted there. Panic stations, and now I'm not, because in that his view, direct view, there is he can't see. So I'm literally just peppering over the island. There we go. Ba ba boom. I'm probably about as good a shot as you were to me, mate. Yeah. You're doing a bit of dancing because you know I'm firing at you. And plus there's a battleship chasing you down. Oh, there's a fire on you. Oh, such a shame. Okay, and there he goes. So he's probably done his torp load. The Ebola is notoriously bad for sailing broadside to do torps. They're more at the back. In fact, I think if you're the Ebola, you're better off just driving past the ship instead of trying to turn and, you know, do torpedoes. And they're so long as well. They go so long, so you're, you know, get them off early, turn around, get another set off, and then hope for the best. So I could have shot that about and not been seen, because there's only two ships left. One of them being him and the Queen, who's sailing behind B. You can see from the mini-map there. And there's a cruiser up ahead. You know, you're in a good spot there, Mr. Cruiser, to be shooting that Queen. I don't know why you are still sailing. you know, stop, 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 cruiser. Okay, so I'm out in the open. Not really. I think I'm just about reached Queen now. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna have a shot. She's shot, so she's shot her guns. So I don't really care. You know, but hey, look at me. I'm so low. Look, I'm sure I'm going to be someone's easy target. But now I'm undetected again. So, yeah, I'm just going to use that bit of the cover from the island. As you can see, that cruiser on my left, or my 10 o'clock, not 10 o'clock, yeah, 10, 11 o'clock. He is, or she is overexposing himself, or herself. And look, there's a few shots. So at that cruiser, so the Queen's obviously trying to get you, Mr. or Mrs. But I'll just stay there and just, you know, shoot at the Queen undercover. So yeah, that cruiser on my left, if he'd have stayed there or backed up a little bit, he would have been able to arc and shoot over towards the bower if he couldn't reach the Queen. Instead he's going, oh no, there he's dead. Yeah, you just saw the Queen just blapped him. But I'm going to stay in cover and shoot. You know, otherwise I'll be dead. I'll just take one shot. Just creeping forward a little bit. Look, there's an island. There's a bank. So you know, I've got to get my rudder ready to turn. Twist a little bit to the right. Otherwise I'll be beaching. There we go. Shifting forward a little bit. Spotted by planes. So yep. Let's move quickly because that Queen is going to be wanting to have a piece of me. And yep, there goes the shells. Okay. Of course, I've overextended my my ship, so I'm, you know, reversing. Reverse. And the Queen doesn't. You know, the Queen's had enough, so she's turning in. But I can reach you there. No, I can't. Anyway, yeah, you're dead. So just the bower. The team, you know, the red team, they've still got cap B, and you know, so I'm like, well, let's just go get the cap, stop them from getting any more points. There are games that people don't take that. I think oblivious to it because it happens quite a lot, and don't get the caps, and then before you know it, the time runs out, and you're like, oh no, now we've got to kill all the ships, and you know, the other team's cottoned on, and they'll just sail away, and they won't shoot the guns, and unless you've got a destroyer trying to chase them down and keep them spotted, then you know you can lose the game, and it happens so often. So yeah, I'll just stress that. Just yeah, make sure even if you're not capping the base, just sit in the base, just so they stop the points accumulating. Yeah, so just hopefully that the two battleships left can sink you, Mr. Aboa. You're driving, sailing, sorry. And there is the ship at the top there, chasing that Aboa down, and of course the king in kind of parallel to me. Not the king, the queen. So yeah, you'd think that out of those two, they would finish that Aboa off. Okay, I think. Oh, come on. I'm gonna chance it. I'll go in. Do you know what I mean? The game's nearly finished. Why not go out in glory? Well, I don't think that. I think I think I'm, you know, the Ebora's got two. I think the Ebora's got the two front guns. They can move, you know, fairly sharpish. But the other two guns, he's been firing from the right hand side. So he's going to be twisting, and he's only going to have 2 shots on me now. So you know, shoot, and you know, who knows? It's a hoink hoink. Is it hoink hoink? No, not that time. There's 2 shots at me, but no, I've pinched it. Right, well, yeah. So that's just a quick cruiser game. I hope you enjoyed the video and the commentary. Feel free to watch any of my other videos. They're free to watch anyway. But yeah, and yeah, have a good day, and see you in my next one, hopefully.